Shabbat Shalom, L'chaim, L'chaim. This week's Torah portion is Chukat, and it deals obviously with different laws that we don't quite have rational explanations for. The main one being the Para Aduma, the red heifer, which we don't really, there's no rational reason why. It's just something that HaShem commanded us to do, and that's why we do it. And this is an expression of our commitment to Him, that we don't need a reason for why we do these mitzvot, at least not all of them. And another big episode that happens in this week's Torah portion is that HaShem sends a plague, a plague of snakes. And these venomous snakes come and they bite people. And Hashem commands Moshe to build this big statue on a staff, which is called a nest. So you build this big statue of a snake, and when a person is bitten by the snake, they'll go up to the statue, they'll look up at it, and it will remind them of heaven, and that's where their salvation will come from. That's where they'll be healed from, and they'll be healed. And this, I was searching all over to try to find a good explanation of why is Dafka a snake. Why? Because the Gemara asked the question, does the snake hurt you or does it heal you? You know? It's the one poisoning you, and at the same time, it's the one that's giving you help. And I don't understand, because people are going to one day look at the snake and they're going to start using it for idol worship, which actually is what happens, and one of the Jewish kings destroys it later on. But the answer that I found best was in a shir by Rabbi YY Jacobson, who said that in life, the snake and the poison that it has represents poisons that are injected into each of us. Sometimes in life, we can experience a toxic relationship, or we can experience difficulties. And this is expressed in the portion by nes, a nisayon, trouble or difficulty that we're facing. That's why the snake was perched on a net. And Rabbi YY Jacobson expressed that when a person is injected with this poison, they don't just go and look at the snake. They have to go and gaze at it. When a person in life is injected with a trauma or a poison, a toxic relationship, or something of that difficulty, they have to gaze at the issue. They have to really search deep within this poison, and that's where they're going to find their solution. And in reality, you come to a closer relationship with Hashem, and with whoever that toxicity has festered between. You either realize that this relationship is not for you, or you come to a newer understanding, a better understanding, a more clear understanding of how you two are developing your relationship. So I think this is a very potent point, that in life, whenever we experience toxicity, we must gaze at the snake, we must gaze at the poison, and from there we'll find our answer. Shabbat Shalom.